It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Police are investigating another apparent drive-by shooting at Chisholm. Police were called to Duskdata Street at about 1 this morning after residents reported hearing gunshots. Joanne Elliott from Police Headquarters says they arrived to find several shots had been fired into the front of a house and a car parked in the street outside.
Crime scene was established. A canvass of the neighbourhood has been conducted. A number of items have been seized for forensic examination, and police are appealing for anyone's information to call Crime Stoppers.
There have been 3 drive-by shootings in the Maitland area over the past month, all linked to bikie gangs. Newcastle police are continuing the search for a man who approached 2 schoolgirls in Hunter Street yesterday afternoon. The 13-year-olds were waiting at a bus stop when the man walked up to them, telling them he was a school teacher. Police say he then touched one of the girls on the shoulder. They fled to a nearby business to raise the alarm. The man's described as being Caucasian, in his 50s with grey hair, moustache and beard, and was wearing a green and white striped shirt and tan shorts, and spoke with an English accent. The state opposition says the school maintenance backlog in the Hunter is unacceptable. An Education Department audit shows Hunter schools still need more than $70 million spent on outstanding repairs and maintenance. This is despite almost $20 million being spent in the past 18 months. Newcastle High School has the highest maintenance bill, with more than $3 million still needing to be spent on roofing, flooring and painting. Hunter businesses have received a boost from the WestConnex infrastructure project to improve Sydney's M4 and M5 motorways. The project has offered a sustainable place for local tradespeople, supervisors and office staff as tunnels along the motorways are reinforced. Regional Chief Officer for DSI Underground, Derek Hurd, says it's one of the largest projects the Newcastle-based company has ever been contracted on.
We've been afforded contracts from the WestConnex to the size of about $10 million last year. So it's obviously one of the largest infrastructure projects in Australia, and certainly it's one of our single biggest projects that we've been involved in.
The shores of Blacksmiths Beach are set to be filled with the New South Wales Surf Lifesaving Championships to be held this month. Lake Macquarie City Council teamed up with Dantia Economic Development Company to draw the event to the city. CEO of Dantia, Peter Francis, says he's looking forward to the significant boost to the economy.
Last year we know that people spent $80 per person per day while they were here, and $110 per night on accommodation on top of that. So that's an injection of about $200 a day across those 20,000 people over the course of 3 weekends, which is a pretty significant injection.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Jets will need to break a 15-match hoodoo if they are to beat Sydney FC this weekend and make a late play for the Premier's plate. Not since 2013 have the Jets recorded a victory against the Sky Blues, a stat the boys are out to change after a draw earlier this season. Coach Ernie Merrick says the club has the ability to match the heavyweights.
We are confident that we can match them in every area, and going out there and doing it and proving to themselves, this team proving to themselves what they're capable of is what it's all about.
Experienced Knights recruit Jacob Lehman says the club doesn't need to change too much to make themselves contenders this season. It follows a horror trial loss to the Eels, a match they only managed to hold on to 33% of possession. Lehman believes the loss will be a good learning curve for the inexperienced squad heading into the season next week. And Newcastle trainer Chris Lees is closing in on a century of winners for the season with more than 4 months left to go. Currently sitting on 94 winners, he saddles up a chance for number 95 today with Jack Sparr favourite the 7th at Beaumont. That's sport. I'm Josh Sim.
And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 2, 31, 32, 28, 37 and 38, and the supplementaries are 34 and 39. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.